In the old architecture of celebrity, distance created value. Stars lived behind gates, appeared under controlled lighting, and allowed the public to see only a polished surface. Social media reversed the arrangement. Now, the celebrity opens the bedroom door, washes clothes, eats with the family, and turns apparent access into the main attraction. Few Philippine creators reveal this reversal as clearly as Ivana Alawi. Her channel is not compelling because it removes performance from celebrity. It is compelling because it transforms the performance of ordinary life into a powerful media product. Before her online breakthrough, Alawi had already appeared on television. The camera was not new to her. What changed was the relationship between the camera and the audience. A television role asked viewers to accept her as a character inside someone else's story. Vlogging offered the possibility of meeting the person behind the role, or at least a version presented as closer to her. In an interview years later, she explained that her sister Mona encouraged her to vlog and offered to edit. Alawi wondered what she could show because she considered her life boring. That apparent limitation became the format's greatest strength. Her breakthrough video, A Day in My Life, was uploaded in October 2019. Its activities were almost aggressively unremarkable: tidying a room, washing clothes by hand, preparing food, and eating chicken adobo. Yet it accumulated tens of millions of views. The lesson was not that audiences had suddenly developed an interest in laundry. They were watching a glamorous television personality enter a space associated with everyday labor. The contrast made the ordinary feel revelatory. By 2020 and again in 2021, Alawi ranked among the Philippines' leading YouTube creators. Her channel passed 1 billion total views in 2022 and has since grown to roughly 21 million subscribers. Numbers of that scale are not produced by accidental self-expression alone. They require consistency, editorial instinct, recognizable formats, business coordination, and an intimate understanding of what makes viewers click and remain. The relaxed surface conceals an industrial discipline. This is the first paradox of influencer authenticity. Looking natural is work. A vlog may appear to capture life as it happens, but someone chooses when recording begins, where the camera stands, which reaction becomes the thumbnail, what silence is removed, and how the episode ends. None of this automatically makes the emotion false. Editing does not disprove affection, humor, embarrassment, or grief. It means that authenticity online is not the absence of construction. It is a style of construction designed to feel emotionally trustworthy. Alawi's most durable material is not simply her beauty or fame. It is her family. Her mother and siblings recur across pranks, meals, challenges, surprises, and conversations. They provide history that no hired supporting cast can imitate. A glance between sisters can imply years of shared experience. A mother's reaction can authenticate a daughter's generosity or mischief. The family makes the star legible as someone who belongs to a household, rather than someone manufactured entirely by entertainment. But once family life becomes a series, relatives occupy two roles at once. They are loved ones and recurring characters, emotional anchors, and production partners. The joke works because the relationship is real. The upload earns value because the relationship is visible. This does not mean the affection is staged. It means affection has entered an economy. Private history becomes public continuity, and the people closest to the creator help sustain the brand, whether or not the audience thinks of them as workers. Pranks make that tension especially visible. Their pleasure depends on uncertainty. One person appears not to know what is happening, while the audience and creator share the secret. The eventual reveal promises relief. Yet, in a channel where pranks recur, complete surprise becomes difficult to verify and almost beside the point. Viewers do not watch as courtroom investigators testing whether every reaction is pure. They watch a familiar family perform trust, irritation, forgiveness, and reunion in a recognizable rhythm. The deeper ethical question is not whether every moment is spontaneous. It is whether participation remains meaningful inside a household whose visibility generates income. Can a relative decline an episode without threatening the machinery around it? Are humiliating moments protected from upload? Does the person being filmed share not only the joke, but also the value it produces? These questions apply to family channels everywhere. Alawi's success simply makes their importance impossible to ignore. The same ambiguity follows videos built around generosity. Alawi has filmed encounters in which she disguises herself, tests whether strangers will help, and rewards people who respond with kindness. During a period of widespread hardship, such episodes offered material assistance and an emotionally satisfying argument. Goodness can still be found among people with little to spare. Alawi has answered criticism of filming charitable acts by saying that her platform can inspire others to help. That defense has real force. A visible act of generosity can normalize giving, attract attention to need, and direct resources towards someone who benefits immediately. The camera does not erase the food, money, work, or relief a recipient receives. It would be too easy to dismiss every filmed act as empty, simply because it also produces views. Human motives are often mixed, and useful outcomes do not become unreal when they are publicly recognized. Still, the camera changes the moral relationship. The giver controls the premise, reveal, edit, title, and distribution. The recipient may receive help, but also surrender an image of need to an audience of millions. Gratitude becomes part of the expected ending. A person's difficult circumstances can be condensed into the moment that makes the benefactor look most generous. The ethical measure, then, is not whether charity is filmed at all. It is whether consent, privacy, context, and dignity survive the filming. This tension explains why Alawi's version of ordinariness is so commercially effective. The channel repeatedly closes distances between actress and viewer, mansion and laundry basin, beauty icon and teasing sibling, wealthy giver and person asking for help. Every closed distance creates emotional access. But the creator retains the power to open and close the door. The audience experiences intimacy without possessing the burdens or responsibilities of an actual relationship. That one-sided closeness is often called parasocial, but the term can sound colder than the experience. For viewers, returning to the same household can feel comforting. Family jokes become familiar. Milestones create continuity. During loneliness or uncertainty, the channel offers predictable company. The bond is not imaginary. The feeling exists. What is unequal is its structure. Millions may know the creator's routines, while the creator can know them only as analytics, comments, and aggregate attention. This helps explain why being herself is both an honest aspiration and an impossible promise. No person has a single self that can be fully delivered through a screen. There is the daughter, employer, actress, entrepreneur, sister, performer, and private individual who continues after recording stops. The vlog does not expose the complete person. It selects a self suited to circulation. The most responsible creators understand that the unseen remainder is not evidence of deception. It is a boundary worth defending. Alawi's image has become so recognizable that it can also be used without her. In 2025, fact-checkers debunked a fabricated political statement falsely attributed to her. The incident demonstrates a strange cost of mass visibility. A famous face becomes public shorthand that strangers can attach to causes, products, and arguments. Influence creates authority, but it also attracts impersonation. The creator may own a channel while losing control over what the wider internet makes her appear to say? The story of Ivana Alawi is therefore larger than the familiar tale of an actress who found greater success online. It is about a shift in what Philippine audiences ask from fame. Glamour still attracts attention, but access sustains it. Viewers want the kitchen after the red carpet, the family argument after the posed photograph, and the household labor beneath the polished image. Celebrity no longer survives only by remaining exceptional. It must continually prove that it can also look ordinary. There is skill in that proof, and there should be no shame in calling it work. The mistake is to imagine that a profitable intimacy must be either completely genuine or completely fake. It can contain affection and strategy, generosity and branding, spontaneity, and careful production at the same time. The more useful question is, what the creator protects when everything visible can be converted into value. The camera can document kindness, but it cannot certify virtue. It can record laughter, but it cannot tell us where performance ends. It can bring millions into a home without making them family. In an economy that rewards exposure, authenticity may not be the courage to show everything. It may be the wisdom to decide what must never become content. A person's dignity after the surprise, a family's love beyond its usefulness to the series, and a private self that remains whole when the screen finally goes dark.